Hi everyone. So today is May 7th. It's the day 4 of the 100k in 100 days challenge. We did another trade in Bajaj Financial Services. The opening price was at 4678. The closing is at 4692. Highest it has been is at 4796 and lowest is at 4640. We'll check today's chart before going to the other details. So if you see, I took the trade at 9:15. So over there you can see the first candlestick chart, which was bearish, the red signal. I took the trade at 4650. Okay, I got like 110 quantities, which I'll show you in the orders. So we got 110 quantities at 4650, and since then what really happened was this price kept going higher and higher. And what we did over here is short selling. So when you do short selling, you are selling the quantities first and then you're buying it at a later point when the price is lower. So you want the price to be lower later on, but with today's trade the price kept going higher and higher. So to average it out, I kept buying a few more, and we had like totally 125 quantities at different price levels. But still, the average was not bigger. It was hardly like 4, 6, 5, 6, somewhere around that. And the whole day was like a roller coaster. So yesterday's trade, if you see, we made the profit in the first like 13 minutes. We made like 3000, and then we waited the entire day and made like another 3000. So it was a whole different thing. Today was completely different. So the whole day at I think around like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, we made a loss of around 14 or 15,000. I think 15,000. So I'll show you the loss that we made. So in the end, we made a loss of only 2,166, which is really good. I'll tell you why, and I'll tell you the usage of stop loss also. So over here, if you see, I have done in different batches, and I'll go to the candle chart again. So over here, if you see, I brought it at 4650. So which is like, sorry. Yeah. So I brought it at 4650 in the first around 9:15, and later on, as you can see, it in the next 5 minutes it had a movement of around 100 rupees. So it went to 4750. So usually when you keep a stop loss, I keep it around like 100 rupees. Okay, so if I had kept it at 100 rupees, now I would have made a bigger loss of at least 10 or 12,000 rupees easily, because the stop loss would be hit and then the trade will be executed and you would have made a loss of around 10 to 12,000 rupees. So now what happened was, I was in constant belief that I wouldn't, like, it's just a moment for some time and then obviously it's gonna come down. But it came down at certain points, but it didn't come to the point that where I really wanted to. Uh, but I kept waiting. So in trade, one of the biggest thing which I learned is like patience. So like obviously, like, you get frustrated when you see the prices going higher and higher. At the same time, if you really believe in the trade, and if you really believe in the idea that you're doing, it shouldn't put you down. So if you see, it went to 4750, then it went to 4760, then 4790, it went up to like 4792 or 94, and it didn't go down for a longer time. The at around 10:30 you could see it went till 4700, but still again what happened was it kept going higher and it reached 4790. So this was the moment, like, where most of the time people could lose their hopes and they start selling it out. And if you had sell it out, still you would make a bigger loss. See, when you compare the loss of 15,000 to 2,000, it's still acceptable, because in intraday trading, it's not always about the profit, it's also about the loss. But the best thing to do is to minimize the loss that you are making. if you're really sure about it. So I'm not completely against the concept of stop loss, but make sure your stop loss is kept at a very higher range, otherwise it would hit and like you would end up making a bigger loss. When I say to keep it at a higher loss, keep it at a price where you didn't mind losing that much amount of money. Yeah, so after that, if you see around around afternoon, it started going down, but still it went only up to like 4670, and then later on by after 2:30, when the trading hours were about to close, we had a price downfall till 465. So which was still not a bad uh, place to finish the trade off, but I did in different batches, and that is why you would see like I have a net loss of 2166, and also there was a square off because the time has passed after 320, so there will be additional charges on it. So overall with the charges and square off, I think there should be at least 2400 to 2500 rupees loss in overall. So today this is the trade which I did for today. We didn't do other trades. So till yesterday we had a profit of around 12,682, and now we have a loss of 2,166.